While the baby's sleeping. Quick little stream. Shh, don't wake your brother up. He's just for a little bit. Okay, I only got enough time till the baby wakes up. The baby's still sleeping.
What's up, Danicasters? I've seen...
Okay, let's see what we got here. Might as well take that. The heck? That's still cool. Looks like. Sweet. Still like that one, kind of.
Questions about that new Emily May Foundation. Who are they? What do they do? Well, big picture, it's an Oscorp. Which we don't love, I know, but the man in charge, Harry Osborn, has got a decent rep. At the very least, he hired my favorite bee scientist, aka apiologist, Dr. M. Young. They're the foremost expert on colony collapse disorder and...
There! Take him out! Take him down! With you, Spiderman!
That was just bad business all around.
Yep, and they're running out of days too. Dude, I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna be like, I already sent them a message. I'm like, are you seriously trying to wait to the last possible legal moment to give me my offer? Because I'm like, that is what's happening. Waiting till the last minute. And if it's too low, I definitely am gonna fight it. I waited this long, and it's like, if they're gonna try to lowball me too much, because I can prove the damages, you know what I mean? So they better just make it a decent one right off the get-go, because I could prove damages. I'm like, they want to sound like this is the worst lawyering I've ever seen. This case has been going on, I'm going to say 8 years. 8 years. That is insane. Now I'm going to get into another one too, because you know, I took Suboxone to get off of heroin, and I lost the tooth that is literally in the cheek that I would put it in, where the tooth that I had up against it, I lost it. So now there's a suit going on about that. If you had dental damage from taking Suboxone for more than a couple months, I took it for a year, and I lost the damn tooth. No, my lawyers, you mean? Or do you mean Johnson & Johnson? I don't know who their lawyers are, but no, I'm going through Arnold and Aiken. And then this new one, I don't know who it's going through yet. I just filled out the thing, you know what I mean?
That should work for Robbie.
Just filled out, you know, I just called in and did the...
You know, I saw an old
It's crazy too.
last week.
But, you know, fix my teeth? Hell yeah, let me get that.
And he lost to a kid who lives down the street from me. Dead. Never seen anything like it.
It's crazy. Dude, I'll tell you what crazy was waking up. This is the first time I've been able to sit in my seat. Sit in my damn seat in front of the TV and play. This is the first time I've been able to since I got home from surgery. For most of the time, it's just been so painful to even move. But luckily, some healing's taking place, and I feel it taking place, which is good. Yeah, it's hard to find a lawyer that's not a scumbag, you know what I mean?
Harassing those people. Gotta move. Come on. You had to know I'd be here sooner or later. Turn yourself out, idiot. I got a gift.
Well, that's not the one.
Please, don't leave me. Don't worry. I'll get you to an ambulance in no time. Oh my God. Thank you. We're almost there.
Getting a little better, yeah. I still can't bend over or nothing like that, but I can sit down and sit up in the chair, of course, with Percocet in me. So if I didn't have the medicine in me, that would probably be a much different, you know, situation going on right now. I'll do it, why not? Damn.
Hey, Pete, you got a minute? I could use some perspective on our mutual friend.
What'd Jonah do this time?
Usually I can deal with him, but lately it's like he's determined to get under my skin. You're a veteran. Any advice?
With Jonah, it's a never-ending war. Trust me. Pick your battles.
You learn how to tune him out eventually.
I'm not sure I have that superpower, Spider-Man. I know I can't die on every hill, but...
But you're Mary Jane Watson, Defender of Truth. A much cooler superpower.
But maybe you have to give an inch to get one? Ugh, I don't know. I'll think about it. Thanks, Parker.
Anytime, Watson. Does anyone have sunscreen? And will one of you do my back, please? They won't give up!
Nice.
Crystal time.
I find them, and they're waiting for me, with all sorts of weapons.
You know what? I can kind of shower. I have this last time. I just took a little baby soap and water and I kind of sponge bath myself. But I can take a shower. But then I have to like put a towel around my, it went in from the front and the back, so I got to put a towel around me and then saran wrap that towel around me nice and tight, so that water doesn't get in on my wounds. So I can do that and shower, which I probably will have to do that tonight. Because it's just like, but it's definitely a chore to do. But see, I'm getting to feeling good, like I want to do something. But then I attempt to move, and I'm reminded very quickly that I have a bunch of screws in my bones and crap going on down there. I'm just like, holy crap. Because if I'm sitting still and I got pain medicine in me and I'm in the right position, the pain level goes down quite a bit, to where I'm just like got kind of a backache. But as soon as you go to move or transition at all, everything, it goes back up to like, 8, 9 level, 10 level pain so quickly. It's insane. Damn it.
Better put out the fires.
I did that one.
Good. Fired.
I'm gonna stop him for those every damn time.
I can handle things from here. Don't see any bad guys. Maybe Miles and Genki had it wrong? Hey, I'm at the bridge. There's no sign of our mysterious safari pirates.
Just reading your chat. Yeah, actually, one tooth is the exact tooth that
Find him.
the exact tooth that it was next to. I ended up losing. I ended up having to have it pulled like maybe a couple of months after I quit taking it. So I'm just like, damn, I can get in on that too. So it'll take another 10 years to deal with that.
Okay.
What in the...
it! Come on! Now have your boss with the main get this kind of test! True hunter knows how to camouflage. You could have just said I don't know! He's up above! Seriously though, where's your boss take Lee and Gargan?
Oh crap.
Take a look around.
All scratched up, damn.
Some answers. Okay, Birdie.
Take me to your nest.
Gonna miss these chases when I'm at Emily May. The adrenaline, going through the city like it's an obstacle course, never gets old. Getting to do real science, though, for actual money. Oh my god, I finally did it! I have a stable career! Okay, cool it, Parker. Daydream about those bad science stacks later. Time to chase. Whoa! Is that a real gun? That actually works?
Up, and you won't get away! No!
Nice cloaking tech. Mind if I take a look under the hood? I'll take that as a no. That's too close now. I wonder where I can get my suit to identify their visual frequencies. I don't see your boss around. Where's he hiding? I want to talk to him about his lifestyle choices.
You are not worthy of his attention.
But Scorpion is? Okay.
There's your boss. Another robot. Maybe I can test something out. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, Birdie. This is just as awkward for me as it is for you.
Oh, shoot.
Yep. Oh, is that your home?
Oh, crap. Oh.
Birdie, let go! Come on! Stop by a ticket for this ride!
Gonna send this location to MJ. Maybe she can dig up some building records. Where are we going now?
What the crap? Gotta listen for the baby.
Hey, MJ. Did you get that location data I sent you?
Yeah, it's an old food market. Owner died last year. Building sold a few weeks ago. Wait. Spire. There's some shell company that's been acquiring property all over the city. Like whole city blocks. I tried to do a story on them last month, but the trail dried up. Every person I was talking to just vanished.
Go make yourselves useful. Our departure is imminent.
Who are these people?
I'm gonna find out.
Good luck.
us here.
That was such a good...
Muss ich mir eingebildet haben.
That was fast. Find something?
Two things. This armed group calls themselves hunters. And they've got a lot of accents.
International mercenaries?
That's what I'm thinking. Could be front page material for your article.
I'm writing it up now. Thanks.
Oh, and speaking of work, I accepted Harry's offer.
That's fantastic. We should celebrate later after you're done with your current work.
Totally. Talk soon. Another one down.
The spider has been seen in your area. Yes, at once.
Craven. That's their leader.
Where did he recruit you?
Alaska. I tracked poachers for the parks, but when I'd find them, I was harsher than my bosses would prefer.
Idiots.
After the 6th incident, I got put on, what do they call it? Leave of absence. So I torched their building.
Nice. You hear that?
Holed up in my place afterwards and waited for him to come for me. But it was Craven who did. Asked me if I wanted to hunt real game.
It's Spiderman! Capture him!
Damn it.
It's all over me!
Surveillance video from the blind I was just at.
Right on.
Looks like they've got others. All around the city.
Yeah, I got the baby sleeping in my bed, so I gotta listen for him one ear and... Yes, yeah, they're definitely running out of time. At least I know that. I think legally they have to pay me by the last day of this month. If I understand everything correctly, which I guess there is a chance that I don't, but as far as I know, they have to at least give me my offer by the end of this month. It's got to be enough for the surgery to repair what damage happened and pain and suffering. So if I can just get buy my wife a house where there's enough room for all of our children to be there, that would be just like the most blessing thing that could happen. What the heck? Well, how do I get her? Is this the only... This is the only way, right? No, here we go. What the hell? Yeah, if it's good enough the first time, I'll take it. But if it's some, like, bullshit, you know, oh my gosh. It better not be, man. After all this damn time. It would be so messed up.
You shouldn't have.
Just trying to get my money so I can get my family into a house where we have solar-powered We have solar power, and we have our own well, and we paint the top of our house blue. And you know, it just if I can, you know, get a lot of you know, water storage and a lot of stored food, just a lot of things we would need if like they pull another COVID bullshit. You know what I mean?
Take my shiny new toy for a test drive.
Surrounding bases are online. Remaining line secure. Cloaking field. Beetles, talent rods, ammunition, rations.
These guys are better equipped than most armies. This Craven guy must be rich. Or well connected. Or both.
Oh, dude, I pray about it constantly. I've been praying for years about it. I got a pretty long prayer list. You'd be surprised how quickly you could fill up a prayer list. And, yeah. I'm always praying about it, man. I pray. Pray every day. One thing I do is I pray. Because, you know, I know the scriptures, you know, that Jesus taught about prayer, and
That's what focus gives you. He knows nothing of the hunt. Perhaps if you focus more on yourself instead of others, you could be as strong too.
You never told me better outside. Makes sense.
That's gotta be. The hunt has started! On me! I have you. Find a spider.
he does. Honestly, I can tell you this from
Watch your back.
literal experience, from somebody who was completely homeless, without a vehicle, and a pregnant fiance. If you start giving God the first 10% of everything you get, I guarantee you will be better for it. You can live better off 90% than you can off 100. And yeah, dude, everything we have, we started literally from scratch. You know what I mean? We had one air-up mattress, one little TV, not even any cable, just an antenna, and you know, one baby carrier that we used as a baby bed. You know, holes in the damn air mattresses, having to fill them back up all night, all the time. But you give faithfully, and you give to the Lord, and make it a priority. I believe that blessings will happen, and not because it's, for one, it's just the right thing to do, and I know we're not bound by the law to tithe anymore, but I promise you, if you do like the scripture says, I believe Malachi, and bring the full tithe to the storehouse, the full 10%. And God said, and watch and see if I don't open up the windows of heaven and pour out blessings upon you till you can't even contain them all. And if you're faithful with a little, if you'll give 50 cents whenever you've got $5, or, you know, if you'll be faithful with that little thing, the Lord will, He will, I promise you, bring you further and further out of poverty.
Watch your back.
You know, we made a decision, me and Jess did, when we didn't have anything, that we were going to give to the Lord what was His, because He's providing everything for us. So, you know, I talked to her and, you know, really convinced her of the purpose of tithing is because it should be in our main goals of life to advance the kingdom of Jesus Christ. And, you know, providing food, whether that just be providing food or water for the missionaries, or like however you decide to tithe your money, you're advancing the kingdom, you know. And that should be our one of our, you know, our main goal in life should be
Heading over.
what does Jesus want us to do? What, you know, how can we help be a good servant? Oh snap, I got both of them? That was awesome.
Alright, where to next? Looks like this is the only way. A research lab? Aunt Meg was so proud of her work and Feast. He broke bad in a big way. I just hope that doesn't mean everything he ever touched was corrupted. Hallucinogens. Probably the worst part of Scorpion's poison. If Craven's adding this to his arsenal... Were they testing their weapons on that armor? And not a single scratch? Almost an exact replica. Must have been probing it for weaknesses. Can never be too careful with Scorpion.
Well, the church, you gotta understand, well, the church is, that's where I give mine to, because I, you know, have a church that I trust and I know, and, you know, the people who have decided to go into ministry and put that responsibility on themselves, I'm not going to just assume that they're up to no good. I'm going to assume because they know that because they're put in a place of authority, the Lord says in the scriptures that they will be judged more, you know, more than the person that didn't say, okay, I'm here, I'm serving, I'm making it my job and my life's work to advance the kingdom and be responsible for this stuff. You gotta understand that, like, not many men are willing to just be like, oh, I'm gonna go steal money from the church. Okay, they fear God in some way, shape, or form, and that fear does cause people to act, you know, more honestly than even they maybe normally would. So I do give mine to the church. I just use my PayPal, you know, and go, or my card, and I have it set up. I just go straight through the app, and yeah, I mean, that me and just choose to, and the church will get 10%, at least 10%, you know, more than that really, but they for sure will always have the first 10% of anything I have, because I'm concerned with advancing the kingdom, and I'm trying to be faithful to the Lord and show to Him and prove to Him that I really do. I'm grateful that He provides, and I know that He provides everything. Even if you're just using the app, I'm telling you, it may seem silly, but you can be tithing $1 out of your 10, and it seems like nothing, and just in trouble because it's such a little amount. But the scriptures say, the Lord said, if you will be faithful with the little, the Lord will put you overhead over more things. So you have this perfect opportunity to be faithful with a little. And I promise you, you'll look back in a couple years and you'll be like, holy crap. You know, I didn't even see a way for it to be possible for how me and Jess would survive. You know, the little bit of family we had abandoned us, and it was just her and I, and and had a brand new baby and no vehicle, and we walked, and for a couple years we took the bus and had to get a ride from people, and then the Lord brought the van to us, and we were able to pay that off in a year, and he just kept on providing, and a lot of the times just in the nick of time, somehow right on the day and the hour that we had to have it, money or something, or else every time somehow he provided it. And and that's what I truly believe in. I hear pastors talking about giving money, and the others that can get annoying to people, but I'm giving because I want to give the Lord the first 10% of what I got, and I'll put it into the hands of somebody I feel is trustworthy in the church, and I know what they're doing with it. I know where their money's going. It's going to the missionaries. It's going to help people that are actually in other countries that could be killed. 3 of them were just killed a couple weeks ago, just to tell people the gospel. Oh, baby's awake. Woke up and just started. Come on, let's get out of here. Baby's awake. Luckily, I heard him in there. Oh man, that's messed up, dude. Yeah, do not give your tithe to a church that has a flag out, one of those flags. Do not do that. You're going to want to look for like a Church of Christ or something. I mean, you could even do it it's easy to tithe to where I tithe to. Just go straight from my PayPal or my debit card, and I can put the exact amount. There's no processing fee or nothing like that. Every bit of the money you give goes straight to them. And you can actually choose within the church, with different things that you can just say to general contributions and let them decide, or if you feel drawn to to celebrate recovery people, or the first Sunday benevolence is where they get, they're collecting a tithe for the people who, maybe all of a sudden they got a $700 electric bill and they need help. So stuff like that. I'm telling you, there's one thing you won't regret, and that is faithfully giving to the Lord every time you get some money. And if you're tithing to give it to another homeless person, that's fine. You make it clear that I'm giving this to you because, I'm trying to serve the Lord. And the Lord said to help people. And, you say, well, I don't have a lot. I have this for you. But if you find a good church, a Church of Christ, you'll see you get to see exactly where your money's going, and you can show the Lord that you do believe that He provides, and even if you just have barely enough to get by, when we just had barely enough to get by, and I'm talking about down to the last bite of food is all we had, we were grateful for every bit of that always, and it was definitely it has worked out for us, I promise you. I mean, it has really worked out. We go from not having anything at all to
I was wrong. It's nothing.
to having too much stuff and having to figure out how to get rid of some stuff, to the point where I'm going to be able to help you in some way, some big way, even if it was the worst possible outcome. Damn it. Oh my gosh.
I could really use some answers instead of questions right now. That looks promising.
Well, however you feel led to give.
What are you looking for?
The Lord knows your heart, so if you're saying, Lord, I'm tithing this 10% to you, please put somebody in my path that I could give this to.
Scorpion and Leon hunt.
And he will provide the way to the tithe, to be able to tithe.
Never gonna win best in show with that attitude. Nice doggy kitty.
Nice doggy kitty. Can't tell if it's a cat or a dog. Robot. Ruh-roh. It's a ruh-roh. Oops.
Roll over. Play dead. Finally.
What the heck?
I was wondering when animal control would show up. Actually, now that you're here, question. What's Craven hunting? Maybe I can help. Get me out of this.
Let's see if I gotta read my phone to see what you can. That's the best attitude to have. That way you're not like, you know, counting all your money on putting all your eggs in one basket. But I am going to be able to help you in some way. Even if they gave me this a really shitty one, I would still be able to help you in a big way with some, you know, money for sure. And I mean, I say big way, but I would say, you know, $1,000 is probably helping in a pretty big way. You know, something like that. But who knows? We'll find out how much I will be able to, because I already told Just long ago I was going to try to help you in some type of way.
All you need to know. Oh, so he's hunting failure? Intimacy? Clouds! It's clouds, isn't it? Good riddance, I say.
I've really been thinking about what's the best way to help you too, because so even if I just gave you $2,000, it would eventually be gone. It's not like they always want you to have like you know, you have to have so much to get into an apartment, you know what I mean? But I'm just like, I want to help you the best way possible that lasts, you know what I mean? That's not just something that makes things better for a month or two, but like making sure maybe like that you got like, I really want to get you back in wheels. That's what I'm hoping for, to be able to make it to where you're not just stuck walking to your tent and stuff like that, but you can actually get around. Help you out with some insurance for the first little while, and yeah, you'll have to get you'll be able to find a job where you're not working just 2 days a week. Because if you can just get in, you know, I'd recommend a driving job, driving for FedEx or Amazon. That's just a guaranteed money. You're gonna get 10-hour days. Even if you're only working 3 10-hour days, you're gonna be clearing $500 a week. If you work the 40 hours, then you're clearing like almost $700 per week. Working 4 days, 10-hour shifts. Drink.
They said you wouldn't kill him. Imagine my disappointment.
Eat a little bitty baby. Eat a little bitty baby.
He's not teaming up with supervillains for some hunt. There is prey. Felicia.
Hello. Hey. Please grab water.
For what?
Get water.
My date's almost
You
here.
gotta cut these baby toenails. Got a hangnail right there. I need to get that.
No one says
I said I need to get that hangnail. He's got a little,
Can we just please get dressed?
got a little hangnail on the side of his foot, little baby foot.
really like this guy, huh?
He's just this little baby sitting on my lap. No, he fell asleep for a while. He just woke up maybe 10 minutes ago.
I love you.
Mm-hmm. What's for dinner? Excuse me. That sounds good to me. Yes, ma'am.
So I found a base belonging to those safari pirates, or hunters as they call themselves, and learned their boss's name.
Water, yep, and that's all I can think of. Oh yeah, I mean your steaks, but I can't think of anything else besides water. Nothing. I said, yeah, water is the only thing I can think of. I love you too.
Craven. And he killed Scorpion. And he's got a whole hit list of supervillains.
Wait, what? Does this mean we?
Don't know. But this list is extensive. These must be the people Marco warned us about. They were hunting Sandman.
No way.
And Felicia's on their list too.
Black Cat? Your ex?
Exactly. She won't listen to me if I say she's in danger. But maybe she'd listen to someone she doesn't know. If MJ reached out to you with some addresses, would you be up for taking point on this?
I got you.
Thanks, really. I gotta clear my head for a bit, but call me if anything comes up.
Eat a little bit, baby.
We're going to find Cleveland. I promise.
Guess I've got some time until MJ calls. What's going on in the neighborhood? Maybe I should try to find some hunter hideouts.
Opening fire! Spiderman, your fight's not over yet.
Come on. More?
Got him for that!
Any other cloak bag guys want to hang out? I've got
He's a little bitty bitty baby. He's a little bitty baby. A little bitty bitty baby. A little baby with a baseball bat. He's a little baby. Him daddy's baby. He's daddy baby. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, he would.
Hey, Miles. I have those addresses Pete mentioned for a few of Black Cat's safe houses.
Heading to the first one now.
Thanks for offering to do this. Pete can get kind of blindsided by Felicia.
I gotta get back on here later. This boy's on my lap.
Cool. Always
It's
have
that
time
hard
for
to
Spider-Man.
play. But I will get back on in a little bit.